Tim Vanni with the California team here in Fargo. Tim, do you get involved with this every year? Talk a little bit about why you're involved as a coach and the commitment you have to the kids.
Well, I think the magnitude of this kind of a tournament is going to really develop the kids. You know, obviously at cadet level, they've got a long way to go, a lot to learn. But being able to come to a tournament of this magnitude really opens their eyes to what the possibilities can be on a higher level. Some of them do very well in their competition, and of course some of them it's pretty much a real eye-opening learning experience. On the junior level, I think we'll get to the point in the tournament, the second, third round, where it's starting to get a little bit tougher. So this is, I mean, the highest quality of national tournament there is.
Hey, you wrestled freestyle a long time, went to Olympic Games a few times, multiple world teams. Do you feel, you know, that a lot of the stuff you learned along the way is the kind of material that you can pass on to these kids? They look up to you and listen when you explain some things?
Well, they do. There's a lot of similarities in what's going on in this level of a tournament versus when I did it. The difference is these kids have had so much more exposure at a younger age that they're probably where I was when I, you know, first got out of college. So,
right.
I mean, technically, they're so much farther ahead of everybody because they get to see so many different competitions, so many different clinics and camps going on. So the exposure is just immense for these kids. And of course, a lot of them are starting younger. And so they're getting some great exposure. They're doing some fantastic techniques. You know, I saw Joe Smith do relays on a throw and pin the Greco national champ yesterday morning.
Yeah, that was amazing.
What a nice throw. I didn't use that throw until 1985 World Championships, you know,
right.
My second Worlds. So,
well, he's got a little bit of a good bloodline there with John Smith being his dad.
Well, absolutely, but it's that kind of exposure and the commitment that kids are making to learn, and they're very coachable, which is a great quality for a lot of these young guys, and they just suck it up. So, and they get information from everywhere, not just from, you know, old guys like me, you know, and some of the newer guys that are just coming out of the Olympic Games or the national level tournaments like Cal-Bakersfield and those guys. But they're, you know, they see videos online, they see multiple tournaments of this magnitude, and it all culminates with this pretty much kind of an end of the season type national event to wrap up the freestyle. So I mean, and it's a great prelude to the Olympic Games right now, since we're getting ready for that in a couple
That's
weeks.
right, yeah, the team leaves next week, so it's be exciting. Hey, you're coaching high school in California. You had a successful team, strong on the state level during some of your good years. Talk a little bit about California wrestling. It has the most schools in the country with wrestling, and there's only one state meet.
Well, there's still one state champ. Tremendous depth, and I've seen it everywhere I go. You know, not just in California, but these 8- and 9-year-olds that are coming up. You know, like I say, they've got a tremendous advantage as far as their experience level. In the high school in California, you know, obviously one state champ. There's a tremendous amount of depth. Kids are going everywhere. So there's just a lot of explosion of talent right now on all levels, not just in California, but throughout the states. I think you see kind of a resurgence in wrestling right now because, you know, the MMA has made it popular. Obviously, it's Olympic year too, but I think the MMA is starting to realize that this is the foundation of wrestling. You know, whether it's in Michigan or Illinois or California, there's a lot of kids that are in wrestling now, and getting that fundamental basis to explode through the high school level and then NCAAs, Olympics, future MMA. But California is very strong. We have a lot of depth. Kids are looking really good right now. So
yeah, you feel like you're gonna have a few guys perform here in the freestyle events. We're gonna see some California kids in the finals.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you know, there's some talent enough there. Of course, you got to beat out all the other talent from the other states because there's a tremendous amount of talent here at this tournament.
Well, congratulations on another good group of California kids, and you know, appreciate what you're doing for the young ones here.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people, they don't spend their summer coaching, and you're out here helping the young guys.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time at it, and this is a great tournament to spend that extra time with this caliber of kids and take them up to the next level.
Thanks, Timmy.